The personal finance website WalletHub just released two key reports on Q1 credit card debt and Fed rate hikes. The cities with the biggest credit card debt paydowns are Pearl City, Hawaii, New York, Santa Clarita, California, Chula Vista, California, and Chesapeake, Virginia. The cities with the smallest credit card debt paydowns are Detroit, Michigan, Toledo, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Madison, Wisconsin, and Newark, New Jersey. What do the latest credit card debt statistics tell us about the health of U.S. consumers? The latest credit card debt statistics tell us that consumers have not only returned to pre-pandemic spending habits, but are also making up for reduced spending during COVID. After cutting back during the height of the pandemic, consumers added over $86 billion in new credit card debt during 2021, resuming a pattern of unsustainable spending that had become the norm before the pandemic. In 2022, consumers started the year with the smallest first quarter paydown since 2006, and WalletHub projects an increase of more than $100 billion for the year overall. What is the average household credit card balance? The average household credit card balance in the first quarter of 2022 was $8,425, according to a new WalletHub study, or about 12% higher than it was in the first quarter of last year. It could still have been worse. Consumers actually paid down some of their credit card balances during the first quarter of 2022, as is customary for the beginning of the year, but we can expect the next few quarters to reflect nothing but new debt being added to the books. How will credit card debt levels look by the end of 2022? Around 33 million Americans say they'll have more credit card debt by the end of 2022, according to a new WalletHub survey, and we can project an increase of at least $100 billion in credit card debt during the year. How do people feel about Fed rate hikes? A new WalletHub survey found that 72 million people are upset about the Fed raising interest rates, and 49% of people plan to spend less money this year as a result of Fed rate hikes. It makes sense that people have a negative opinion of them, considering hikes have a bigger impact on debt than savings, and a lot of people have more debt than savings to begin with. Are people currently worried about inflation? Roughly 89% of Americans say they are worried about inflation right now, according to a new WalletHub survey, and everyone else is probably either putting on a brave face or not paying attention. Even government officials who previously called inflation merely transitory are now recognizing we have a bigger problem on our hands. Roughly 76% of Americans are more worried about inflation than high interest rates right now, and 8 in 10 Americans think we're headed for a recession. What advice do you have for people trying to get rid of credit card debt? People trying to get rid of credit card debt should take advantage of 0% balance transfer credit cards while they're still available. Attractive balance transfer offers tend to dry up during downturns or even just periods of economic uncertainty, and most people think that's what we're headed for. Plus, a well-thought-out budget is a must-have. If you don't get your spending under control and begin to build an emergency fund, you'll wind up right back where you started, even if you do manage to get out of debt.